11 years in the making, 22 MCU films leading up to this, Avengers Endgame was amazing. It was everything that I hoped for, plus more. I was hit with a lot of very unexpected things in Avengers Endgame. How's it going, everybody? It's Warren, and this is going to be a spoiler-free review of Avengers Endgame. Later on in the week, I'll do a review that has spoilers in it, but I want to give people about a week to see the movie. Right off the bat, it's a very heartfelt movie. I think I shed some tears about 4 to 5 times. They did a great job at adding a lot of sentiment to the movie. And they threw a lot of sentimental scenes in there that I don't think anyone was really expecting to get, that offered a lot of closure for some characters. And it was very, very satisfying to see some of those characters get that closure. They also added a fair amount of comedy. Of course, it's a Marvel movie, there has to be some comedy to it. But I don't think that it was over the top. There is obviously a very deep and a very real, dark tone to the movie. It is a movie that picks up right after half of the universe was wiped away from existence, and they do a great job at making you feel that. The beginning of the movie was really good. It was quite unexpected. I had actually predicted that it would go how it went, but then decided that the Russo brothers will probably take it in a different direction. But I like the way they took it because I think it was very unexpected. They do a great job at offering some lighthearted, feel-good scenes that offer a really great vibe throughout the movie. And they give us these scenes right before it gets super intense. The character story arcs were really, really good. There are some things that I would have changed for some of the characters. I would have personally changed some of the character story arcs and given them more attention, but then again, it's already a 3-hour movie. And there's a lot that happens in this movie that needs to happen. And I like that they threw some parts from the comics in this movie. Now, the very end, the final battle scene is my favorite in all of the MCU. I think it was perfect. In fact, I would have really preferred it to be a lot longer than it was. They gave it the time it deserved, but it was so amazing that I could have watched it for at least 2 hours. What I loved about the movie is that it is what I expected it to be, but also not what I expected it to be at the same time. The way they have things play out is very refreshing. Because with a movie like this that has some elements that have been done in other movies, it's easy to get stale and repetitive. But the Russo brothers and Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely did an incredible job at putting a good twist to elements that we have seen before. I also think this movie did a great job at giving tribute to the past 11 years and 22 MCU films. There are so many parts where you're just sitting there and you're like, wow, this is amazing. And you're just sitting there in awe of what you're looking at. Now, this movie isn't really about the entirety of the MCU. It isn't about focusing on every single character, although they do a great job at that. But this movie is really about the original 6 Avengers. And if you look at the movie that way, it's really done justice. It was truly a mind-blowing movie. I loved every single second of it, and it was so satisfying. It's exactly what I wanted it to be. It ended the story arc for the first 22 MCU films, but left it open for Phase 4. And there is a lot coming in Phase 4. So that's all I can really say about the movie without giving away any spoilers. Again, I'm going to do a spoiler review in a few days. Overall, I love the movie. It was epic, it was mind-blowing, it's everything that I wanted it to be. And if you haven't seen it, go see it as soon as you can. And look out for spoilers in the meantime. Please don't let anything spoil this movie for you. But go see it as soon as you can. So that's it for my review. Also, don't forget about my giveaway. I'm giving away a life-sized Infinity Gauntlet and a glow-in-the-dark painting of Thanos by Glow by Bo. You can also find more of his work at glowbybo.com, and I'll put the link in the description down below. If you'd like to enter for your chance to win, all you have to do is be subscribed to my channel, like this video, and comment down below with your thoughts and your favorite superhero or villain. I'll be picking a winner at the end of this month. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.
For your head in Avengers Endgame. Hey, congratulations to your desperation to save the universe. You killed half of its population. Yeah, you did it, very nice. And all it took, you said it cost you everything while crying like a baby. Now you're at number